Do you have a hard time falling asleep or sleeping through the night? Then try this short class to relax and unwind and prepare for a great night's sleep. Hi friends, my name is Casey. I use the pronouns she, her. For this wild in Tacoma, we are at the Old Nisqually Powerhouse in the Brewery District in downtown Tacoma at Tree, an eco-friendly, sustainable furniture and design store. And it's a lovely location for our Yoga at Home series, which is about carving out a little bit of time and space for your yoga practice. This is Bedtime Yoga Stretch. And taking a little time to stretch and move your body before bed can greatly improve the quality and duration of your sleep. And moving your body before bed can also help alleviate tension or pain that you may feel in the morning. So we will begin standing. Take a moment standing, just see where you might be holding on to tension or tightness from your day. You could add a little movement. We're going to take a few rounds of a half Surya Namaskar A, moving with your breath. So inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe hands come through center or out wide, a little bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, long in your spine, maybe hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Stretch over your legs. Inhale, stand tall, press through your feet, reach up. Exhale, hands to center. Couple more like that. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, and stay here. So maybe you did your morning yoga stretch, and your body can feel really different at the start of your day and at the end. And just try to observe or notice. You don't have to judge or critique. Just notice how you feel different here. Then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, have a seat. Make your way onto your mat. We'll set up for Baddha Konasana. So feel free to place a blanket or a cushion underneath you. Just make sure that you are comfortable as we start to just unwind and move into more restorative poses. With the soles of your feet together, allow your knees to open wide. It might be nice to even prop some pillows up under your knees. And one last little tip is you can fold your mat or a blanket under your hips so you're a little higher, because we're going to add a little forward fold. And maybe your fold is just an inch or two and that feels like a great stretch. Maybe you start to lower your head closer to your feet. And we'll be here for just about a minute. And we're not forcing anything. We're moving into restorative and gentle poses. So you could always just kind of prop yourself up. This posture will help open up your hips. So especially if you've been seated at work for most of the day, it can help counter that and get a nice stretch before bed. You may even be experiencing a little stretch in your low back. Just about 5 more big breaths. Walk your palms in, lift your chest. Use your hands to help your knees point up toward the ceiling, and you could add a little rock side to side. And then we'll shift into legs up the wall, and this mild inversion can have a calming effect on your central nervous system. So maybe you are near a wall. I'm going to use the bed, so a bed can be a nice prop too. Kind of shimmy your hips and your side body up close, and then roll to your side, and then onto your back. And you could always lay a blanket over you. If you're doing legs up the wall, your legs might be straight. You could always have a little bend in your knees, especially if you live in a tight body. Taking a variation with your knees bent, whether your calves rest on your bed or a chair, might feel a little better in your body. And we'll be here for about a minute or two. If you are against a wall or your legs are straight, you might be feeling a big stretch in your hamstrings, which can feel nice if you were standing or even sitting all day. If your legs are bent and you're resting on a chair or your bed, you might even get a little bit more of a release in your low back. So it's not that one is right or wrong. Just see what feels best for you this evening. And this practice, stretching and moving your body before bed, can be a great way to let go of tension, of stress or burden from your day. Then take your time to transition away from your wall or off your bed or chair. We'll set up for happy baby. So bend your knees and send the soles of your feet up toward the ceiling. You can hold on to the backs of your legs, maybe your shins, option even to grab your toes. And happy baby can be another pose to help alleviate tension in your low back. I like to add a little movement so you can sway side to side. But try to find a place that you can hold for about 7 to 10 more breaths. And just make sure you're not picking yourself up to reach your feet. The back of your head relaxes down to your floor or your mat. Keep your spine long, your neck is long. And slowly lower your feet down to the ground and let your knees come together to touch so your feet are wide. Take a pause here, constructive rest. Maybe you're gazing up at your ceiling or starting to close your eyes. Twisted root. Let both knees fall to your left. You could cactus your arms or open them wide like a T, depending on the space you have. You can stay here in a variation of a twist, or for twisted root, bring your left ankle to your right thigh, and just a gentle press down. You might feel a big stretch in front of your right hip. You can even turn your chin toward your right shoulder. Just breathe here. With both feet down, point your knees back up to the ceiling. Pause in constructive rest. Let your knees touch. Stay long through your low back. And then drop both knees to your right. And you might have to adjust in your space so that works for you. Stay in your twist variation. Your legs can stay messy. Or bring your right ankle to your left thigh. Maybe turn your chin toward your left shoulder. With both feet grounded, make your way back to constructive rest. And when you're ready, you can start to shift into Shavasana. Maybe extend your legs out. You can stay on the ground if you want to go ahead and shift into your bed. Feel free. Personally, I like the support of the solid earth beneath me. That helps me to relax. And I'll hold space here for a couple minutes in Shavasana. You can always press pause or let it play out. I hope that you are feeling relaxed and ready for sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, you can always check out our morning yoga stretch.